Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers. Victor invites Nick to join Newman Media. Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers May 24. June 4 hint Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, invites Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, to become a part of his new company. While tempting, Nick will have second thoughts about working with Victor and his little brother on the CBS soap opera. Also, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, has an interesting meeting with Ashlyn Locke, Richard Burgi. They may work together against their common enemy in Genoa City. Young and the Restless spoilers. Nick Newman gets an interesting offer. Many Y&R fans wondered if Nick Newman even has a job. He sure seems to have a lot of time on his hands. That could all change as Nick is offered a new business opportunity. I&R information suggests Victor Newman asks Nick Newman to join the new media company he's starting with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Adding another legacy family member to the firm makes perfect sense. As Victor wanted, Adam's getting along well with Nick. They're on the road to reconciliation. However, Nick Newman could be hesitant to join forces with Victor and his prodigal brother. Plus, Nick's never been one to be part of the family biz. It never ends well for Victor or Nick. Recall Young and the Restless recaps. Working together in the past caused a huge rift between Victor and Nick Newman. Now that the family is closer than ever, Nick may not be willing to risk it if that's what Victor offers. No doubt, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, would feel betrayed if Nick got that close to Victor and their brother. Will Nick take Victor's bait on the CBS soap? Victor Newman plots against Billy Abbott, Y&R News. Now that the sale of Saxair's Media is final, Victor Newman moves into attack mode. He and his son have already started to plot against Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and his company. Things will kick into high gear in the next 2 weeks per Young and the Restless updates. The mustache has already stated that he plans to destroy Chansacom and also Billy in the process. However, Billy knows such an attack is on the way. He and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, have a plan to go on the offensive. They will attack while the other new media company is changing hands. They hope to hit while the company is in transition to the new owners. Even if they feel ready for a fight, Victor is known to play dirty. I&R News hints that things could get ugly quickly as Victor and Adam declare war in Genoa City. Young and the Restless information. Sally Spectra plots with Ashlyn Locke. Recent I&R spoilers show that Sally Spectra makes a new ally. Could it be Ashlyn Locke? They will meet in TGP lobby very soon. Sally has a huge grudge against Skyle and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. What better way to get revenge than to join up with the powerful businessman? Ash is on a rampage against Kyle. He is furious that his wife had an affair with the Jabot CEO. Things will only get worse if it is discovered that the New Yorker is not Harrison Locke's, Kellen Enrique's, father. Sally sent Tara Locke, Elizabeth Liner, to upset Summer and Kyle's engagement party. Remind Young and the Restless recaps. Imagine the trouble she could cause if she and the Loch Ness Monster decide to work together to destroy the Abbott family. Jack continues to reject the redhead, so she doesn't have anything to lose. While an unlikely pairing, they could make a huge mess in Genoa City. Tease Y&R spoilers info. Chelsea keeps up appearances per Y&R scoops. Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, continues to play games in Genoa City. The con woman knows she has a lot to lose if her plot is exposed. Therefore, her breakdown act takes center stage whenever she has visitors. Chelsea really poured it on thick the last time Michael Baldwin, Kristen Leblanc, arrived. He needed her signed confession, but instead, she ranted about her ex. So he ultimately left without getting what he needed. Chelsea simply wasn't up for the task. It will be the same old in the next 2 weeks. However, something has changed. Now she turns her anger and resentment from Adam to Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. After the crazy woman gets done with her, the pretty blonde won't know what hit her. So the big question remains, is Chelsea really losing touch with reality? Or is she just a vindictive woman who feels the need to make other people pay for the mistakes she has made? Victor's plan to send her to a psychiatric ward long-term may be just what she needs after her latest scheme unfolds on Young and the Restless. Young and the Restless updates. Sharon gets life lesson from Mariah. Recently, Sharon focused on her youngest daughter's health. She also wants to get her marriage back on track. She has had little time to spend with her pregnant older daughter. The two have hardly seen each other, especially now that Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, agreed to be a surrogate for Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway. Per Young and the Restless updates, things will be different in the coming weeks. The two will spend time together, and the redhead will teach her mother a lesson in selflessness. Maria has gone out of her way to help someone else's dream come true. Her actions will get Sharon thinking about how unavailable she has been to Maria. That will all change as they bond in Genoa City. The weeks of May 24, June 4 promise to be full of action as Victor Newman tries to convince Nick Newman to join him in business, and Sally may be up to no good on the CBS Sudzer. Young and the Restless spoilers. Victor encourages Nick and Adam to make peace. Young and the Restless spoilers indicate Victor Newman, Eric Braden, will ask Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, to make peace with his estranged brother, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. They have a very rocky history and a lot of water under the bridge. However, things have taken a turn recently. Will the men honor their father's wishes on the CBS soap opera? Such a reunion could have a big effect on the power dynamic in the Legacy family. Young and the Restless updates. Nick Newman and Adam Newman work to honor Victor Newman's wishes. Y&R updates show that Victor Newman wants his sons Nick and younger brother Adam to come together and let go of the hurts from the past. He loves both of his boys. He hopes to see them bury the hatchet. But it will likely be a long road for the men to work as a family. Nick has vowed to never trust his father. However, per Young and the Restless scoops, the two bonded in Kansas. Nick saw a different side of his brother. After the tornado, Adam got help for Nick when he was stuck in the basement. He also agreed to return to Genoa City at the risk of being arrested. Nick was willing to give the ex-fugitive the benefit of the doubt. But they are back in Genoa City. The drama of Faith Newman's Raylancaster surgery and Adam's charges have been resolved. Can he and Nick build a relationship now that they are back to everyday life? Ask Young and the Restless spoilers. Is Adam Newman capable of long-lasting change? Can Nick repay his debt? I&R scoops. Nick Newman owes his brother a huge debt. First, Adam saved Faith after her horrible accident. Then he donated his kidney to save his niece. Adam Newman argued that he participated in these acts for the sake of Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. However, due to their rare blood type, Adam was the only hope for Faith to avoid dialysis for the rest of her life. As a father, Nick will always be grateful for his brother's selfless acts. Adam's actions are a big first step in repairing their damaged relationship. Nick's walls are coming down about his brother. I&R spoilers hints that Nick is ready to give his brother another chance. However, Nick does have a history of holding grudges. Young and the Restless. Custody battle over Adam Newman's son. The animosity has brewed for years between Adam and Nick Newman per Young and the Restless updates. They even had a nasty fight over 6-year-old Christian Newman, Alex Wilson. When he was born, it was believed he was the son of Nick Newman and his then-wife, now deceased Sage Newman, Kelly Sullivan. However, after much drama, it was determined that Adam was actually his father. But Nick kept the secret. He raised Christian as his own. Presumed dead, Adam eventually returned to Genoa City. He then did everything in his power to gain custody of his son. The brothers engaged in an ugly fight for Christian. During the heat of the battle, blows were even thrown. Eventually, Nick won custody of the boy. However, Adam was not happy about the outcome. Once romantic rivals on Young and the Restless. The brothers have shared both a wife and a girlfriend on Young and the Restless. First, each married Sharon. Then they both had a romance with Chelsea Newman, Melissa Claire Egan. Adam and Chelsea were once married. They have had an on and off romance for years. Nick and Chelsea became a couple after Adam was presumed dead. They were happy together. But then Adam returned to Genoa City with amnesia. Chelsea and Nick eventually broke up, and she immediately returned to Adam to declare her love. Left sad and alone, Nick was single for months. Victoria Newman, Odd Woman Out. Y&R News.